Hi everyone, and welcome back to English with Yubin, and I hope you've all had a very lovely week. I personally have been quite busy because it's now nearing the end of term for schools, so yeah, there's just quite a few things to do at work, but we are back again this week, and for today's video, I thought we would do a quick little listening exercise. And so I'm going to be talking about what I did last weekend and what I'm planning to do this weekend. And whilst I'm talking, I also want you to answer the question, what did you do last weekend? And do you have anything fun planned for this weekend? So whilst I'm talking, just think through what you want to be saying. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to practicing. So for me, I don't know about you, but last weekend was a very busy weekend for me. So on the Saturday, I decided to meet up with 4 of my friends from high school, and we just had a little catch up over some brunch. We actually went to a local brunch restaurant that is one of my absolute favorites, and it also happens to be dog friendly. So I managed to walk Bonnie in the morning as well, and I didn't have to get up too early because working and having to get up early has ruined my sleep schedule. So yeah, I like to have a little lie-in on the weekends in the morning, and we were initially going to meet up at 10 a.m, but I pushed it back to 11 because I knew for a fact that I would not be able to get up before 9 a.m. So yeah, I said, can we please meet a little bit later because I'm not going to be able to make it if we meet up at 10 a.m. So yeah, we had brunch at 11, and I actually had a halloumi shakshuka, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically fried eggs in a tomato sauce, and it's sometimes called eggs in hell because the tomato sauce is red, so it looks like the eggs are in hell because the tomatoes are red. But I had that with halloumi, which is a type of cheese. It's kind of like a squeaky cheese. It's a hard cheese, but yeah, it looks like tofu, but it's cheese. And I had that with a sourdough bread side. And my friends ended up having a lamb kebab and some pastries, but one of them unfortunately had to leave a bit earlier because she was having lunch with her dad, and that is the only reason she was excused, because that is the only valid reason we didn't force her to join us after brunch. But yeah, after we finished eating, we also got a free brownie actually because the kitchen accidentally got one of the orders wrong, but it wasn't anything big, so we said it was okay, but they gave us a free brownie anyway, so we'll take it. And after brunch, I actually forced all of my friends to come with me to the local farmers market so I could buy some chestnuts, because as we all know, chestnut season is unfortunately coming to an end, and for some reason, having chestnuts around November or December has always been a core childhood memory of mine, because every single time chestnut season would open, my mum would buy bags of chestnuts and we would all eat them in one go, because that's how much we all love chestnuts. So yeah, I think I bought maybe 500 grams or a kilo of chestnuts, and I lugged it back home with 2 of my friends and Bonnie. And yeah, we got home, and I also gave my friend a makeover as well, so that was kind of fun. But then we decided to go and see the Christmas lights in Oxford Street because they were only lit up a few weeks ago, so we just decided to see what kind of lights they had this year, because every year it changes. And I haven't seen the Christmas lights since COVID, so yeah, it's been a very long while, but it reinforced the fact that you should never, ever, ever go to central London, especially Oxford Street, on the weekend, because it just gets so busy. I could not move. But it was an experience. The reason my Saturday was so jam-packed as well was because not only did I have brunch with my friends in the morning, but in the evening, I met up with another one of my friends and we went to the Disney 100 exhibition together to celebrate 100 years since Disney has opened. So, yeah, it was really cool to see all the different art designs that they had, the storyboards. There were also interactive things that you could do on screens, and also like there was a Mickey Mouse in front, and if you waved hi, it would wave back at you. And it's actually going to be on my other YouTube channel for vlogging, so if you want to check it out, it will be linked down below. And yeah, we just took a lot of photos, many photos, and it was really interesting to see how one of the movies goes from an idea, like a storyboard, and how it goes through the production process to become a big movie at the end. And it's gotten me really excited for the new Disney movie that's coming out. So yeah, I'm excited to see that one. But I just can't believe that it's been 100 years since Disney first came to life. But I did hear that the Disney 100 exhibition is doing a world tour. I think they're going to a lot of different countries, so keep an eye peeled for if the Disney 100 exhibition is coming to you, because I would highly recommend it, especially if you're a big Disney fan like I am. But even if you're not, I think it's quite a good exhibition to see, because you get to see all your childhood movies and how they were made. So I think that was the most interesting part for me. But yeah, after that, we went home and I had a very early night because I was knackered after walking around for so long. On the Sunday after church, we actually also went to the Christmas market in Battersea Power Station, and we were shocked by how expensive everything was in that market. Normally it's not that expensive, but I guess the rent must be quite high because we bought some churros, and I think there were 4 or 5 churros in the carton. It was £9. And as soon as we bought it, we were like, oh, this is so expensive, because churros are normally, okay, they might be £9, but you get a good amount in the cone that you normally get. But there were only 4 or 5 chunks. Yeah, they were good churros anyway. And we also took a photo in the Joe Malone gingerbread house. So that was very cool. And they have a lot of fairy lights inside the main building. So I think that was the main attraction, to be honest. That was the prettiest part of the market. And they also had an ice rink, but because it was raining, it had some water on top. So God forbid you fell down, because you would be soaking wet. And I also decided to embarrass myself by playing the piano inside the building. Anyone can play, it's free to use, but obviously if you're playing, everyone around you can listen to what you're playing. And I haven't played piano properly in years and years and years. So I decided to pluck up the courage and play Pirates of the Caribbean. The first half was good, and then I got panicked because everyone started to stop and watch. So I forgot the sheet music and my fingers started stumbling. So I made a right mess of myself. So I've made a plan for the new year to practice piano more, so that if there is ever a free piano that I can use, I can wow people with my skills. So yeah, that is my New Year's resolution, even though it's not New Year's yet. But for this weekend coming, so it's actually Saturday tomorrow, I'm meeting one of my friends who I met for brunch as well, but I'm meeting her again tomorrow because she's actually going back to Cambridge quite soon, and I won't be able to see her until the new year because I'm going away for Christmas. So I just thought it would be nice to see her before I left. And we're going to Battersea Power Station again, but I'm taking her to a Chinese restaurant called Bao. It is a really good noodle restaurant. So again, if you're in London, check out Bao Noodle Shop. So yeah, that's what I have planned for tomorrow. And it's actually Black Friday, so I was trying to avoid central London, so we're kind of on the outskirts of London. And after Battersea Power Station, I might take her to Sloane Square as well, just to have a little look around. And Sloane Square is also a very dog-friendly place, so I'm planning on taking Bonnie for both lunch and also wandering around Sloane Square to see if they have any nice deals that I can snatch up for Black Friday. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have planned for this weekend. I'm very tired this week for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's because it's nearing the end of term and my body is ready for a holiday. That is everything that I got up to last weekend and what I have planned for this weekend. So, my question to you is, what did you do last weekend? Can you give me an example of where you went to? Did you go out for lunch or even dinner? Did you go out to some nice places and see what kind of Christmas decorations are in your area? And what do you have planned for this weekend? Are you going anywhere fun? Are you meeting up with family members or your friends? Are you gonna eat anything nice? If you can't tell, I am very big on eating whenever I meet my friends or I'm going out with family. Our plans revolve around eating. So we'll pick what we want to eat first and then plan our day around that. So yeah. Well, that is all the time that we have for today. And like always, thank you so much for watching and listening. And the deep dive for this conversation will be in next week's video. So stay tuned for that one. And yeah, I'm going to be saying bye here. But I hope you all have a lovely weekend and a great week ahead. And like always, continue to practice speaking English out loud. So play the video back and pause it when I ask the questions, what did you do last weekend? And do you have anything planned for this weekend? So pause the video there and practice your answers out loud. And try to use some of the words and phrases that we've mentioned in previous videos and try to incorporate them into your answer. But yeah, I'm going to be saying bye here and I will hopefully see you guys all again in the next video for next week. Bye!